So this is going to be a reading for my Cancers. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to go ahead and get straight into it. Of course, if you would like to see more of our readings, make sure you subscribe, especially if you are new. If you do need a personal session, all that information will be below. And make sure you understand that this reading is general. Only take what does apply and let the rest fly. Okay. What's going on with my Cancers for July 23rd through the 24th? Now, let's talk a little bit, Cancers. This is going to be a time frame in which you guys are really going to have to empower yourself to keep going. Even in moments where things seem like it's way more stressful and annoying to do. Some of you may just be feeling like more lethargic than usual. You have to keep pushing, especially with a business, especially when it comes to getting up every day, okay? During this time frame, concentration is another thing that I'm hearing. Like some of you may be easily distracted or just overwhelmed, like I said. And there's a need for you to kind of draw back your attention to the things that matter, especially if the things that are overwhelming you aren't necessarily things that matter. Sorry, guys. I need some water. But yes. What else did I want to say? Oh yeah, I did want to say this to you. During this time frame, instead of really fighting with or engaging in like combative energy, it's better to join forces or work through the issues instead of engaging in the combative energy. And that's just like more so a heads up if anyone's bringing that crazy out of line energy your way, okay? But let's go ahead and get into the reading. The first card I want to address is you and your present situation. So with the Strength card, a lot of you could be dealing with a Leo specifically, or this is you again needing to stay determined and focused and empowered. It's so crazy how I'm saying these things and then like literally the cards just kind of like go based off of what I'm talking about, but that's crazy. Anyways, so with the Strength card, like I said, this is you needing to stay determined, focused, empowered. You could be feeling like, again, someone else's energy is more like passive aggressive or defensive and hard to kind of penetrate or understand. You could be even dating someone new and they could have like a shell that you're not necessarily able to crack quite yet. You could be dealing with, and this is for my people who are in a relationship or in connection with someone, you could be dealing with someone who just may be more so in their ego during this time frame and could be acting a lot more difficult than they need to be. Now, what actions can you take during this time frame? Okay, we have the Page of Wands. So this is finding ways to keep yourself inspired, motivated, whether this is you, reading, a creative thing that you used to do that used to keep you upbeat and pretty much like keeping your inner child alive, because that's a problem for adults. Okay, not going to go on a whole rant, but when we become adults, real life kicks in and then our inner child dies. So some of you, this could be more so like finding ways to make your day exciting again. And that's a routine that you have to definitely put in place for yourself. It's more personable than all across the board. Also, this is working on your personal anger or allowing someone else to work through their personal anger by giving them space. Okay, especially if like your response to certain things or another person's response to certain things just are too overwhelming, giving them some space right now will be beneficial. Now, what obstacle or challenges you will encounter? We have the Queen of Inspiration. So we have a lot of fire energy coming through in this reading for some reason. So this could be an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Or again, your personal energy. This whole reading just keeps talking about personal energy. This could also be like sexual frustration as well. Sexual frustration, confidence, having the energy to consistently get up and do things. This could also be a boss as well. Like you could have a boss that really pisses you off, or someone around you who could just be really irking you or irritating you. Now, when it comes to what I see for what the future looks like for you, okay, we have the Eight of Inspiration. So again, just a lot of fire. So the Eight of Wands here, this may be traveling within the next couple of days. This could be also you hearing back from someone who may have been slightly passive aggressive through this conversation. There may be some words exchanged and there may be just a lot going on in that conversation. So if you want this to be a connection that, of course, stays together, I would definitely try to work through the communication, like I said in the beginning. Okay. This could be things just starting to move swiftly for you, like where there may have been delays in you finding new love. You could have opportunities coming through. This is also you just deciding to move on. This is you learning your lesson to not go back to an ex-person. Now, the last card is going to represent what you've been ignoring that you will have to face during this time frame. And with the Ace of Cups, this is your feelings. Finally, we got a card that wasn't fire. So with the Ace of Emotions, this is your personal feelings, how you feel about a particular situation, a particular area in your life, and also your inner intuition as well, your gut feelings. Yeah, especially when it comes to like some abandonment that may have taken place and it's eating you up internally and you try to brush it off like it's not a thing, but it's definitely a thing. This could also be like your perspective and how it may be needing to shift in a more beneficial way so that you can attract more opportunities here. So, also this could be like looking for another job or another opportunity, especially if you feel like there's nothing left at a current job that you're at. But this is what I see for you guys. I hope that I did put things in perspective. If you did take something from this video, feel free to thumbs it up and subscribe. Check out the description if you need a reading, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.